as long as the Guru is giving his association, we should stay there. Okay? Don't leave before the Guru. Wait until the Guru leaves. Then you follow him. Okay? Follow him to his ashram, offer obeisances, and after that, you can give him chance. If you have more questions as a disciple, you can still ask him. You should long for the association of the Guru. Whenever he is around, long for his association. And when he's away, you should meditate on his instructions very seriously and think of how to implement the instruction. That is how to follow a Guru. Okay? Not that Guru is giving class, your phone rings, then you carry your phone, you run out to go and answer phone call. All those are offenses to the Guru. In fact, to be on the safe side, just put your phone on silence. Better still, don't go to the class with your phone. Keep your phone in your ashram, in your locker somewhere. When you come back, any missed call you see, you can call back. Understand? But to respect the presence of the Guru, you don't need to carry phones along. If I ever, for security reasons, you carry your phone, you should put it on silence. Okay? Put it on silence so that it doesn't ring out to distract others and also to disturb the flow of conversation going on between the Guru and the disciple. You got it right? Unless for something unavoidable, don't leave the presence of the Guru. The next one.
He should not utter the spiritual master's name inattentively, but always with respect.
Yeah. Sometimes some people become so familiar with the Guru that they forget all etiquettes. But it should not be. Anytime you are in the presence of the Guru, you are very, very attentive. And even in his absence, you should be very, very attentive. You don't call the name of a very important person anyhow, just inattentively. Sometimes we do that to Krishna even. When we are chanting Hare Krishna, we are doing so many other things simultaneously. You are chanting, your phone ring, you go and pick, you answer, then you come back to Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You are calling Krishna God. You can fulfill all your desires and you still have time to go and answer calls. So even when you are doing japa, the safest practice is to always keep your phone aside. And apart from that, if somebody comes to try to engage you in talks, you should prefer your japa than that talk. Don't give signs that you are chanting. Yeah, you continue to chant. That's why it is emphasized if you are around temple, the best place to stay and chant is the temple room. When you are in the temple room chanting, you don't have time for side talks. Anybody wants to come and talk with you is a distraction, unless, of course, there is so much a serious emergency that you need to attend to. Otherwise, you don't distract yourself. Stay in the temple room in presence of pure devotees like Prabhupada and in the presence of Tulasi Devi, who is another pure devotee. You are chanting in their presence. Imagine you are in the physical presence of Srila Prabhupada. How you will behave, that is the same way you should behave when you are in the temple room. The temple room is a sacred room. It's the Lordship's parlor. The Lordship is the altar, the inner room. And the parlor is the temple room. And Srila Prabhupada is sitting in the parlor of the Lordship house. You go there to chant. You don't go there to do other things, to talk business or to plan the business. No. You go there to glorify him. So when you are entering the temple room, know that you are entering into a sacred space. You are entering into a sacred space. So be attentive. Let your ears stand on end. Let your mind be withdrawn from all other external things. If you are in the temple room and you are thinking of everything outside, then you are actually outside because your mind is closer to you than your body. So where your mind is, that's where you are. So when you enter the temple room, be in the presence of your guru, you should bring your mind to that presence also. Don't let your mind go out of the room. Arrest your mind. Let your mind be with you in the presence of your guru. Okay? So don't call your guru's name inattentively. You should call your guru with respect. Sometimes some devotees can just call the guru name. They will not put the title. They just say, Bhattacharya Damodara Maharaj. Yes, inattentiveness. Yes. When you say His Holiness Bhattacharya Damodara, with some respect. But sometimes when they are talking, devotees are talking, Bhattacharya Damodara Maharaj was there also. Srila Bhattacharya was there, and just using Guru's name to worship. So call the Guru's name with respect. Don't be inattentive when calling on Guru's name. Because the Guru is present in his name also, as much as Krishna is present in his name. Okay, the next one, please.
He should not imitate the guide, activities, or voice of the spiritual master.
Okay, I think everybody understands how the Guru walk. You try to imitate him, walk like that, and you try to imitate his voice. You know, don't imitate the spiritual master. Try to speak like the way he speaks. Try to walk like the way he walks. Try to imitate him. No, we should avoid imitation. Who is the he we are talking about here?
Prabhu is the spiritual master.
Eh?
No, the he is the disciple.
The he is the disciple, please. The he refers to the disciple. So it's you. The next one, please.
Sorry. He should always hold the spiritual master's words with great respect.
Great respect. Okay, next one.
Though he may be punished by the spiritual master, he should not take it unkindly.
Good. So the spiritual master is usually heavy. It's heavy. Spiritual master is heavy means he can chastise his disciple. And that chastisement is a way of pulling him closer. Pulling him closer. So we should see the chastisement of the Guru as like a mother pulling the child closer. The child wants to be restless, then the mother pull him closer and cuddle him. After that, holding tight and cuddle him, you are not going anywhere. So the Guru chastises sometimes, most of the times, he chastises. And that chastisement is to correct, is to cut the rough edges of the disciple. Is to trim the disciple according to the shape you want him to be. So that's why the group, because we are full of mistakes. And sometimes, most of the time, we do the mistakes and we don't want anybody to talk about it. But a guru has taken responsibility to take you back home to God. So he should talk. It's like the father. The fathers will always correct the child when the child is misbehaving. The intensity of chastisement the child needs, that's what the father, it is out of love. Out of love, the father cannot tolerate the child going the wrong way or doing the wrong thing. So that is the Guru for you. When he chastises you, don't become angry and say, how can you chastise me like you talk to me like this? Even in the presence of other devotees. Who are you? Are you not supposed to be humble devotee of the Lord? Are you supposed to be a proud devotee of the Lord? Your guru chastises you in encouraging you, then you take it like very unkindly and become very angry even with your own guru. No, so one should not take. How did they put it? Though he may be punished by the spiritual master, he should not take it unkindly. He should see that it's blessing, blessing of the guru. If he chastises you, or try to give you some atonement to rectify you. Next one.
He should not bear to hear criticism of the spiritual master. The scriptures of the Lord, but should leave the place immediately.
Okay. So the question is, if somebody blaspheme your guru or any guru or the scriptures, there are 4 suggested ways that you can react. The first way is to cut off the head. Cut off the head of the person. Don't take it from me, oh. Don't say, I say cut off head, oh. It is not practice. It is only Kshatriyas who practice things like that. We are not, we are not Kshatriyas, we are Vaishnavas. So this is not practicable among us here. Then pull out his tongue. That is the second one. That one also is not practiced. It's among Kshatriyas, soldiers. Soldiers are allowed to do so many things to other soldiers when they are in conflict with. Then one can also soundly defeat the person with argument and philosophy. But that is not also advisable, because if somebody is not ready to accept what you are saying, it will end up blaspheming your scripture, blaspheming guru, blaspheming devotees. So to avoid listening to blasphemy, the best way is to leave the place. Walk away, simply walk away. And that's what is being put there. Simply walk away. This is the one we practice. Though, if there is a situation whereby there is a crowd and somebody comes to challenge you philosophically, if you are able, if you are well trained, you can also try to take the crowd away from the person. Because if you leave, the crowd will get wrong impression. So you have to take the crowd away from him by explaining things logically, responding to him very, very logically. That means you must be philosophically very sound. Then you can establish your points logically. Then those who are reasonable in the audience, they will reason with you. Then you take those ones away. Understand? Otherwise, everybody will think that such a person has been defeated, could not even defend his religion. So, and there will be innocent people, innocent people might be among them. So you try to take the innocent people away from the crowd by explaining philosophically, logically, to counter his points. But if he turns it into argument, he doesn't want to listen, your focus is not him. It is the crowd. You are trying to appeal to the intelligence of the innocent people there. Then you leave, finally. Just leave the place after you make your points. That is the best way to respond. Don't go and fight. Don't go and fight. Don't follow the first one. Kill, pull out the tongue. But you can philosophically, if the situation is okay, if people are not too antagonistic, and you can try to separate the innocent ones from the crowd by sound philosophical presentation. Then you go away. So that's what is there. So walk away. You don't allow people to blaspheme your guru. You don't give them opportunity to blaspheme your guru and your script and the scripture. Walk away from there. That is not a right environment for you. The next one.
Prabhu, he should not step on the spiritual master's garland, bed, shoes, asana, shadow, or table.
Okay, that is very clear, isn't it? It is disrespectful to step on the garland that is being offered to the spiritual master. The garland the spiritual master has won. To step on it, no. You're supposed to put it on your head, not to use your feet to touch it. And by the same token, you should not stand on the bed of the guru. Though while trying to dress the bed of the guru, you should still know how to position yourself that you don't put your feet on the bed of the guru. Nor should you step on guru's feet or guru's shoe. Sometimes devotees do it inattentively. They think their shoes are so important that they don't want anybody to match their shoes, but they put their shoes on top of another person's shoe. The person also respects his shoes as much as you respect yours, but inattentively you have put yours on top of somebody else's shoe. And if somebody puts you on top of your own, you will not like it. But this time, it is an offense to be so inattentive that you step on your guru's shoe. Anything concerning the guru is sacred. It should be well respected. Okay? It should be respected. Yeah, the next one. This is how to be in the presence of the guru.
It will
in
not
the right attitude.
spread his legs before the spiritual master, nor should he yawn, laugh, or make disrespectful noises before him.
Okay, very clear. I think everybody gets spread leg here means you sit down and you, instead of folding the legs, you stretch it forward towards the guru. That is the meaning of stretched legs. And other things, you don't go and display laziness or tiredness in the presence of the guru. It demoralizes even ordinary preachers. When somebody is preaching and you see the people in the crowd are yawning, people in the class are yawning and doing other things, you see that it's like your class is not interesting. Your class is not interesting, so that's why people are sleeping. So don't go and demonstrate lethargy and all those kind of level of laziness in the presence of the guru. Yes, the next one. Let's read faster and go fast.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, please, I find it difficult to cross my legs sometimes.
Then you
Yes,
should
my
sit
leg.
on the. You should go and sit on the chairs. If it is temple room, sit on the chair. And if it is a Guru's ashram, there's a way you can sit without crossing your leg, but your legs will not point to the Guru or point to his deities, because Gurus usually they carry their pictures, deities along. They set up altar in the ashram. If you go there, don't point your feet to the altar of the Guru. You should know how to position yourself in a way that your feet doesn't point to the Guru, it doesn't point to the Guru's altar, or it doesn't point to any of the other Guru's pictures in the room. Be conscious of it. That's why most of the time it's not good to always go be in the presence of the Guru. Just get instruction and try to implement the instruction from a distance. Though it's good to go and do some physical services also. Okay. If they're like temple room, if Guru is giving class, you can sit on the chair at the back if you have some leg problem. That's why the chairs are there in the first place. Okay. Read the next one, please.
If you not, Prabhu, please, can I continue?
Continue.
You should not sit on an asana or bed before the spiritual master.
Okay.
He should not worship others in preference to the spiritual master.
Okay.
He should not give diksha, scriptural explanations, or shows superiority in front of the guru.
Okay. Sometimes you are two of you are with your guru and somebody comes to ask question. Somebody who is quite innocent. He doesn't know how to relate with you. Some innocent person, some new person maybe come and he asks question while you are with your guru. Allow the guru to answer the person. Unless if the guru himself says that you answer the person, then you go ahead to answer. But when you are in the presence of the guru, whenever there's opportunity to explain anything, allow the guru to do that. Okay? You don't go and try to show that you know so much in the presence of the guru. Then if the guru tells you to do, okay, explain to him, then you can do that because the guru has permitted you. Okay? So in the presence of your superior, don't be eager to talk. Hare Krishna.
He should not give orders to the spiritual master, but always obey him.
Yeah. Sometimes some rich disciples that have money, sometimes because when the guru needs something, he usually call on them to support, give financial help to somebody or to fund the project. So sometimes they take things for granted. They begin to see the guru like their mate, or see themselves as even superior. People can even instruct the guru. Those kind of things should not happen. The disciples will always be conscious of his position, no matter his material condition. Understand?
He should treat the spiritual master with similar respect.
Yes. He should treat Srila Prabhupada or the Param Guru, his own spiritual master, with the same respect he will give to him. That means the respect you give to your father, give the same respect to your grandfather. And this time, even to your father's brothers, that means to your uncles, those who are on the same level with your guru, or your guru's god brothers, you should always give them the respect you will give to your guru. And sometimes your guru's god brother is also a guru to somebody, but not your guru. You should give the same respect you will give to your guru to that person also. Okay? Don't promote guru groupism. You're not my guru, you're not my guru disciple. Those are the other person's guru disciples. These are my disciples, these are my god brothers. You are not my. No, it's immaturity in action. So respect your guru's god brothers as much as you will respect your own guru. Okay?
Okay, Prabhuji.
If you are fetching water for your guru, when guru comes, you are enthusiastic, fetch water for your guru, go and buy coconuts for your guru, go and clean the guru. The same thing you should do when your guru's god brother come. And more so when they are together, they are around, your guru is around, your guru's god brothers, and the same treatment you should give. And when he's not around and only his god brother comes, the same treatment you should give to him also. If you do that, you are beginning to understand that Guru is one. Guru is one because it's all carrying the message of Srila Prabhupada. They are representatives of Srila Prabhupada. They are equally potent. So you get mercy from your Guru, get mercy from his God brothers, get mercy from others in other ways. You become full of mercy. Full of mercy. Merciful. Merciful, that is what you become. Okay. Next one.
He should treat the wife, son, and relatives of the spiritual master as their spiritual master, but he should not clean the body of the son, take the remnant or wash his feet.
Okay, there's a limit to that the services can render to the gurus, but generally you should respect them and honor them, but don't go into detail. Okay, so that is that.
But
These
Krishna
are,
Prabhu,
yes, Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, please, why are you not supposed to take remnant of the son of the guru?
The
Or
son
are
of
we
the
can we take the remnant of our children?
you can take remnants of your children now as a matter of fatherly relationship, but in this case, it's good for you to know that your guru's son, even though it's your guru's son, is not your guru. You respect him, but he's not your guru. You respect him, but you don't just, there are certain things you will do only with your guru. Taking remnant, washing his feet. You don't go to that extent of doing that same thing, washing the feet of your guru's son and all that. No. You will inflate his first ego for nothing. You make him think of himself to be what he's not. And that is not good for him. I'm not seeing anybody's face again. No. Everybody has hidden himself behind the camera. What are you people doing? I will start asking you questions. Normally, already we are not in the physical classroom. So there's a disadvantage. When you come to the class, you on your video. You on your video so that we know that you are there. Otherwise, somebody can on his data, enter the classroom, off his video, and go and lie down in the room and sleep. Sleep until when the class is over. He come and close his this thing. It gives impression that he has participated in the class, but he has not. So on your video so that we can see you and know that you are actually there. We are not impersonalists. We are personalists. Okay, so that is that. The next topic is Guru Vapu. Guru Vapu. Guru Vapu Seva. Vapu means physical presence. Serving the Guru's physical presence. In what ways can we serve the Guru in his physical presence? Tell us. In what ways can you serve the Guru in his physical presence? Bhakti Sarah.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
The ways we can serve the Guru.
Yes.
The ways we can serve the Guru in his physical presence is by make sure his bathing, as in his bedroom is nice, fetching water for him to take bath, make sure his food is okay, dress the room where he stays, and also run some errands for him, make sure he's okay. Whatever he wants, be there to attend to him, give him body massage if you can.
There's a limit. For ladies cannot go and give body massage.
Prabhu, that's what I said. I said if you can.
If you are qualified.
Prabhu, I said if you can.
Yes, you are right to some extent. But except that you are not qualified to even massage his feet. You serve him at a distance. You do all the other errands.
Yeah.
Go and fetch water. Go and
but
cook.
I can fetch water for him.
Especially cooking.
Cook.
Nicely for him.
Yes. Arrange his room.
You can arrange his room also.
Arrange his room.
If the boys allow you now.
Run some errands for him.
Yes.
Run some errands for him.
Yes, very good. You get it right. So like that, you can cook, you can wash
Yes,
clothes, you can clean his ashram, you can run any errand. His physical presence. Okay?
yes, yes. Hare
But
Krishna, Prabhu.
sometimes, if one is always in the physical presence of the guru, you begin to see him as an ordinary person. The guru sleep, I also sleep. Guru eat, I also eat. Guru laugh, I also laugh. When he chastise, I say, oh, Guru is also angry. You know. So you minimize your physical association with the guru and maximize your Vani association, carrying out his instructions. Be more focused there now.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes, there were cases when Srila Prabhupada come. All the devotees were very enthusiastic in the temple room, in the presence of Prabhupada. They were dancing, doing kirtan, do that, this, that. Then Guru Prabhupada will ask, say, where is Jayananda? Jayananda was so humble that, when everybody else is in the temple room, ecstatic dancing and trying to show, demonstrate their strength to Guru, Jayananda will be washing pots, cooking, cutting vegetables, and is satisfied with it. No show bottle at all. So sometimes Guru will ask, where is Jayananda? They say, Jayananda is cooking. Say, go and bring him here. That means even though you are in his physical presence, he's
Hare
more
Krishna, Prabhu.
with the person who is doing services, encouraging you that if you do service in my physical absence, I appreciate it more than you come and do show in my front. What is your question?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. What I understand in what you are saying, like he said, to know the way you are doing it, not every time. We should not be closer to Maharaj, or because if we are closer to him, we look that Maharaj is eating, we are eating. Yes, we will think like that, but still, the fasting that Maharaj used to do, you can't do it. The things that he used to do in spiritual way, you cannot. So we can, except because he did not have sense, you cannot think that Maharaj is eating, you are eating. Do you know that he's fasting for more than some weeks now? And you have been eating all the time. That kind of person, if he curse you, no go escape him.
If we don't even curse yourself, your own activity
No,
will
for you to even think like that, Prabhu, for you to think like that alone is a curse to yourself.
Yes. So that is true.
For you to have that thought.
But
Hare
there are
Krishna.
some people like that too. There are some people like that. To the extent that, do you know that some people even steal Guru something? They they steal something that belongs to the Guru. That means not everybody is advanced. Not everybody is advanced. Not everybody is conscious. Not everybody is a serious devotee. There are some pretenders also. You see? So not everybody should go close to the Guru like that. Some go to the Guru, they'll be looking at the things inside Guru's ashram. Hey, if Guru will give me this thing, I will like it too. If Guru will give me
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, we can serve them through devotion, service, and by practicing their teachings diligently.
Yes. You can serve the Guru by doing services, diligent services. Yes. Carrying out his instructions by following the regulative principles very strictly, by chanting your rounds very nicely. It's all service to Guru. By studying his books or by reading and listening to his lectures, all are services. But those ones are higher services. Those are vani services. Like the vapu, which is the physical service, is what we are discussing now. You can serve the Guru in many, many, many ways. Physical and essential. But the set of the
But
two.
Prabhu,
Yeah.
expressing gratitude, can
Yeah.
it be a service to the Prabhu?
Yeah, it's service also. And purification for yourself too.
Okay.
And an example to others too. Because if you
Hare Krishna,
develop a thank you attitude to your Guru, you get all the blessings. Guru will release all the blessings on you. And the
Okay.
other devotees will see that you are showing gratitude. It will inspire them to also show gratitude similar way. So it's a good example also. Always show gratitude to your Guru.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, please, I want to ask, the gurus, are they also females? Are they females who are also gurus?
Okay, female gurus. Yes, but usually they are very, very rare, but a female can become guru also. But mostly it is men. And then the guru's wife is also called Guruma. It's also called Guruma. It's like an extension of the guru. But among women, they are seen as gurus as long as their life is exemplary. But hardly you see women guru giving initiation and all that. No. Most of the time.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Prabhu, did Guru used to marry?
Yes, in the Vedic culture, most of the time married people are gurus, family gurus. And yeah, so and the guru the guru and his wife, they are the fathers and mothers to all the gurukulis. Like the Gurukula children, the children, they will send them to the spiritual master place to work.
Prabhu, this one shock me.
Make it not shock you too much.
This one shock me.
Make it not shock you too much. Some guru they marry. They live. See,
I thought they are.
most of the times,
You know, in Nigeria, here we have Reverend Father.
Most of the times, in the Vedic culture, the gurus they have wives. The wife also is a protection to the guru also. Yes, they protect him from temptations of all kinds. Once he's there. But their intimate activities. You
so,
can't...
Guru.
You know, the Gurukulas, our schools used to be Gurukula. They are called Gurukulas. Most of the time, it's the man and the woman. The husband and the wife, two of them are taking care of the children. Because the householders, they know how to take care of children more than brahmacharis. And so usually they have guru, they have wives. So householders can become gurus. Yes, even in ISKCON we have them. But in the Vedic culture, they were more householder gurus.
Yes, Prabhu, just like Srila Prabhupada. And then he got married. Then later on, he renounced.
Yeah. But you can say, even Sukracharya, for instance, Sukracharya is the guru of all the demons. But he has a wife. Brihaspati is the guru of the demigods. He had a wife.
Prabhuji, please, the guru of demons, is he taking the demons back to Godhead, or where is he taking the demons to?
You know, he's teaching them how to become pure demons now. He's teaching them how to become very pure demons. Pure demons are very powerful. They are very expert in following rules and regulations, understand? You know, I can see for them. They can perform austerity more than you, who is a devotee. So that is why devotees are, you know, they are employed to follow very strictly. Because demons are very expert in following very strictly. If demon follow his guru's instruction more strictly than you, a devotee, a demigod, then when you enter battle, the demon will defeat you. So if you are a devotee or a demigod, you should also follow your spiritual master instructions very strictly. Then that will protect you. If you're a nonchalant disciple of a demigod, a nonchalant disciple or a devotee disciple, a very strict, avowed, demoniac disciple can defeat you. Because they follow all the rules and regulations very strictly. You see? But they're not taking them back to God, but by following very strictly, they get some elevation also. They become positioned as universal demons. Demons that can really give trouble to the demigods. It's a pastime now. It's a pastime. So demons are performing pastime. Look at Rankasipo them. Rankasipo, Irayaksha, they were gate men in Vaikunta. They are devotees, great devotees. But when they come to earth to perform the pastime as demons, they were told to choose either to come 10 times as devotees or 3 times as demons. They choose to take 3 times so that they can go back fast. So it's a universal drama. So the point is that the spiritual master is very potent. And if you take a spiritual master, even as a demon, and you follow his rules and regulations very, you become a very powerful demon. And by acting as a powerful demon, you can even attract the Lord to come and kill you. You become too powerful that the Lord himself will come and kill you. Then you get liberation with that. So if you are a devotee, follow very strictly. If you are a devotee and you have taken a guru and you are not following the guru's instructions and your vows, you are not protected by the guru. It is when you are following the vows that you are actually fully protected. Otherwise, a strict follower of demoniacs and pradaya can defeat the person. If you are a devotee, follow so that you can get the protection from the parampara. Very important that we follow our vows. That is why Vani Seva is actually more appreciated than Vapu. That physical presence of the Guru, or to be in the physical presence of the Guru, is good, but to carry out the instructions of the Guru is better. Get the point? So there are 2 ways for staying safe in spiritual life. 2 ways for staying safe in our spiritual life. First, before we go into that, please be reminded again, serve your gurus, God brothers, as much as you will serve your gurus. Because this is a big family. Your guru is your connection point to the big family, but the gurus, God brothers are your uncles. Their happiness is equally important. If you are in a big family and you only know the person who connects you with your father and your father's brothers, you don't respect them, you disregard them, you will never be happy in that family. You see, you will not be happy. But if you give respect to all your father's brothers and all those who are even their children that are older than you, you will get blessings. You will be happy. They will be there for you anytime. And they will fight for you and they will correct you. They take you as their son also. In spiritual life, it is like that also. The same respect you will give to your gurus. Give that same respect to your gurus, God brothers. So that you can get shelter. You can receive shelter from them, receive shelter from your guru, receive shelter from Srila Prabhupada. Then you become fully sheltered. Don't be loyal to your guru and you are whimsical. If you are whimsical to your guru's God brother, you are a disgrace to your guru. His brothers say, what kind of a disciple you have? Your disciple has no respect. Are you not training them? That is how we look at your guru. You bring shame to your guru if you don't behave properly to his God brothers. And no sincere disciple will want to shame his guru, understand? You want to make your guru happy and proud. So you have to respect your guru's God brothers. Having said that, we say there are two ways to remain safe in our spiritual life. One way is to observe the Vaishnava etiquettes. Okay? Observe the Vaishnava etiquettes. It is said that the Vaishnava etiquettes are the ornaments of a devotee. Vaishnava etiquettes. These are some of the etiquettes we read just now, but these are etiquettes for being in the presence of your guru. But generally, there are Vaishnava etiquettes. You should know the etiquettes and follow them. If you are following the etiquettes, it's like a protective fence. You have a house. But in order not to allow everybody to come into your compound to knock your door, you have a fence. That fence is the Vaishnava etiquette. Vaishnava etiquettes are the fence that insulates devotees from intruders, outsiders, non-devotees. So the Vaishnava etiquettes are the fence, they are iron fence that insulates devotees. Vaishnava etiquettes. It is very, very important that you observe Vaishnava etiquettes. Protective, they are the protective fence that safeguard the spiritual child. Okay? And this will enable or strengthen, it will enable us or strengthen us to follow the rules and regulations. If you observe the Vaishnava etiquettes, that will enable you to follow the rules and regulations very nicely. So it is very important that we follow them. We take vows before the guru during the time of initiation. If we are decorated with the Vaishnava etiquettes, then that will enable us to easily follow the rules and regulations. It will give us spiritual strength. Following the Vaishnava etiquette gives us spiritual strength to implement our vows. And also, the second thing is that if you want to remain safe in spiritual life, whatever major decision you want to take, you should consult with your guru or your Siksha gurus. Always inform your Siksha or Diksha guru or Siksha and Diksha gurus about all the major decisions you want to take, both material and spiritual. Major decisions you want to take. You have to seek permission and blessings and guidance. Seek for permission, blessing, and guidance from your guru. And also your Siksha gurus. Okay? Seek what? permission before you do any major thing. Seek permission, seek for blessings, and seek for guidance from your guru, Diksha Guru, and also from your Siksha Gurus. Have you gotten it, Bhakti Sarah? You got it? Always seek permission.
Yes, Prabhu.
Blessing. Yes. Blessings and guidance from your Diksha Guru as well as your Siksha Gurus. Don't try to do things independently. Let them know. Not everything, no, but every major decision you want to take, you let them know. Like you want to marry, for instance. If you want to marry, you have to let your Diksha Guru know. Let your Siksha Guru know also. Your temple authority, let them know that I want to marry. And this is the person I want to marry. Then they now advise you accordingly. Don't secretly go and take somebody finish, then you do your own thing. And you not get their blessing, you not get their permission, you didn't consult with them, then you just go whimsically, go take. So not like that. When you do that, when you seek for permission, blessing and guidance, you get protection. That activity becomes spiritualized because the guidance and blessings and the positive meditation of those people are inside it. It becomes protected and successful. But if you go ahead to do your own things without the sanction of these persons, your activity is under material energy. If it is sanctioned by your Siksha and Diksha Guru, your activities become transformed to spiritual domain. It's under the spiritual energy. Because superiors are involved. Protection will come, blessing will come. And if you ignore and do whimsical things, you are on your own, or your OYO, on your own. So, in a nutshell, we should always observe the Vaishnava etiquettes. There is a book, the 26 qualities of a devotee. The 26 qualities of a devotee. Try to acclimatize yourself with the 26 qualities of a devotee and be practicing them in your day-to-day life. Then, secondly, always seek the permission, blessings, and guidance of your superior if you want to make any major decision. These two combined, the Vaishnava etiquette plus the blessing and guidance and permission of the superiors, we safeguard whatever thing you want to do. We give you protection. Okay? Let your guru know your whereabouts and your what about. Let him know your whereabouts and your what about. What are you about to do? Let him know. Don't hide it. Your what about and your whereabouts. Let the guru know. Siksha or Diksha, let them know. That will protect you. Okay? The next topic is Vani Seva. But before that, let me go and see some of the, if I've been permitted. Sorry. I'm going to click something wrong here. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. That's correct. Okay, let's see what is there.
Mene kwa no kan nyami aka no. We
Hey,
ba anu tu.
mute,
E
mute,
ba
mute,
tesima.
mute, 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 mute. Ah. Guru Vapu and Vani Seva. This is how we began. Guru Vani and Vapu Seva. What is Vapu? Vapu means physical body. Guru Vapu, serving the physical presence of the Guru. Vani, words or instructions of the Guru. The two are equally important, but the Vani is more important. And we gave the example of Bhagavad Gita. Arjuna got the Vapu and the Vani, but we are only getting the Vani. Yet it is as potent as the physical presence. So practically following the instructions of the Guru is more important than staying in the physical presence of the Guru. Anywhere the Guru looks, you are the one he's seeing. In fact, that is compared to be like a mosquito sitting on the lap of a king. Mosquito is most intimate person, very close to the king, but what is he doing there? Sucking the blood of the king. His closeness is to suck the blood of the king. The king doesn't appreciate the closeness of a mosquito. At all, at all, at all. He doesn't appreciate it. But those who are far away and are taking his instructions, the Guru appreciates more. So it shows maturity. It shows maturity. This is the verse we quoted before, a moment association, and we told the story about it. Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Sashrakaya, Lava Matra Sadhu Sangha, Sarva Siddhi Haya. A moment association with a pure devotee. Then the verdict of all revealed scripture is that by even a moment association with a pure devotee, one can attain all success. And we narrated the story to that effect. If we are physically present, we would have done this exercise. It's a serious thing. Assuming you have a guru and your guru is a woman. So we are not doing exercise. So this is where we are. My dear Sanatana, although you are the deliverer of the entire universe, and although even the demigods and great saints are purified by touching you, it is the characteristic of a devotee to observe and protect the Vaishnava etiquette. Why? Because the Vaishnava etiquettes are the ornaments of a devotee. When you say devotee, what are the symptoms of a devotee? A devotee is who embodies the Vaishnava etiquettes. If you are a devotee and when you are tempted, you fall like anything. You cannot control your anger, you cannot control your temper, you cannot control. Then you are not a proper devotee yet. Okay, you are a devotee, but you have a lot to work on yourself. Maintenance of the Vaishnava etiquette is the ornament of a devotee. If one transgresses the laws of etiquette, people make fun of him, and thus he is vanquished in both this world and the next. By observing the etiquette, you have satisfied my mind. So our focus will be on observing the Vaishnava etiquette. That means putting into practice what we say we know. What you know will be challenged by circumstances. But when the circumstances challenge you, how do you respond? Arjuna asked Krishna this question. Because Krishna was telling Arjuna to become a Stiraji Muni, one who is equiposed in happiness and distress. honor and dishonor, fame and infamy. Arjuna found it to be very attractive. So he asked Krishna, but such a person who is a Stira Dimuni, how does he speak? How does he walk? How? What are his behavior? What are his general characteristics? So how does he walk means how does he respond to challenging situation? It is when a devotee is challenged that his inner qualities are revealed by how he responds to the challenges. So that means he has understood and he is living and is practicing what he's saying. Challenges come. How does he respond to these challenges? Does he become demoralized by the overwhelmed by the challenges? Or he picked those challenges as out of his foundation blocks and use it to build his foundation? He catches this challenge, captures it, puts it down, and puts cement on it, stand on it. That means once you train his eyes to see the hand of the Lord in every situation, and also learn how to see every situation as coming from the Lord. In such situation, he will not be bewildered. Otherwise, he'll be asking the same questions that everybody else is asking. Why me? Why me? God, why me? Why me? Why me? He's not ready to take the advancement opportunity offered to him by God. A devotee will receive it and behave calmly with equal mind. He's not agitated. He is not going to abandon his duties because of what happened. He will continue to do his duty unconditionally. That is maturity. So Vaishnava etiquettes are the ornaments of a devotee. Here, Tadvidi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnana jnanina satvadasina. Tadvidi. Okay, so let us go into the Vani Seva. This is already within the present of Vani Seva. Vani Seva means pranipata, no challenging spirit. When the Guru gives instruction, you receive the instruction in a submissive spirit. Just like Krishna is instructing Arjuna here. Arjuna is receiving the instructions in a submissive spirit. So the spirit of Bhagavad Gita is the spirit of submission. If you want to study and understand Bhagavad Gita, you have to be in the spirit of submission, which is the spirit of Arjuna. Arjuna maintained the spirit of submission. And if you want to understand Bhagavad Gita devotional service, you should be in the spirit of submission. And spirit of submission starts by how you relate with your Guru, how you take your Guru's instructions. Do you take the Guru's instructions submissively or in a challenging spirit? It is not allowed. Challenging spirit is not allowed. You can inquire, but not in a challenging spirit, in a submissive spirit, rather. Okay? And pariprasnena, this is third vidhi. Pranipata means not in a challenging spirit. Pranipata means not in a challenging spirit, rather in a humble spirit. Then pariprasnena means relevant inquiry. Your inquiry should be relevant. Relevant here means you should know your level and you should ask questions based on that level, okay? Just like a student in primary 6, he limits his questions to what is being taught in primary 6. He limits his question to what is being taught in primary 6. He doesn't go and begin to ask questions on subjects that are taught in JSS 1, 2, and 3. No. It doesn't go and start asking questions on things that are taught in SS 1, 2, and 3. No. It doesn't bother himself at that point going to ask about what the things they teach in the university. No. He has to ask questions based on his level. This is the meaning of pariprasnena, relevant inquiry. Okay, so in this case, there are 9 stages of spiritual development. The first stage is strada. Strada, faith. With faith, when somebody meets a devotee outside on the street, he collects a book. He collects the proper book from a devotee. He has faith. And to refine that faith, to work on that faith, he comes to the temple for association. So, faith, strada, which is faith, then sadhu sangha, association. That is the next stage. Then by associating with the devotees, he begins to chant the holy names. That is the third stage. As he continues to chant the holy names, all his sinful activities, he begins to lose interest in them. That is the next stage. So questions you should be asking should be questions based on your stage. Right now, we are on the stage of strada and sadhu sangha. Your questions should be how to develop proper faith in Krishna consciousness or in Krishna, whether there are some examples of those who develop faith like this and what they became. Then about association, how do we associate with devotees? What are the ways? What are we looking for in the association of devotees? Should we associate with what type of devotees? There are devotees who have affinity for all the processes, for hearing. So whenever there is class, they are eager to go to the temple room to go and listen to class. There are some devotees who are not interested in hearing class. Which type should I associate with? It depends on what you are looking for. If you want to become a proper devotee, you associate with those who are doing what is proper, who have affinity for hearing. Because it is when you hear about the Lord that you begin to develop, that will solidify your faith. Then that will take you to the next level, when you begin to put it into practice. And even there are stages of hearing. There are different stages of hearing. You hear, then you meditate on what you hear, then you ask questions about what you hear, then you now put into practice what you hear, then you are going to different stages. So what type of devotees should you associate with? One of them is interested in hearing classes. Another one is not interested in hearing classes. Naturally, if you are serious, you should associate with the one who is interested in hearing classes. One is interested in doing japa, and another one is not interested in doing japa. Instead of doing japa, he is doing prajapa. He look for somebody who is not interested in japa, and they are talking about different things during japa time. Which one will you associate with if you are serious, if you want to be serious in devotional life? You don't need to be told. You need to know. If you want to also make advancement in spiritual life, 2 devotees, one is interested in chanting during the japa time in his temple room chanting, while another devotee during that time, he look for somebody who is not interested in chanting at the back or somewhere. They are talking about different things. You should follow the one who is interested in chanting, who is in the temple room. 3 o'clock, a devotee should wake, take his bath, and start chanting before Mangalati. One devotee will wake exactly 3, and he take his bath and he's chanting. While some other devotees will wait. Oh, when it's almost time for program, 4, 5, 6 of them will come the same time. They want to bath in the same bathroom at the same time. So on the basis of first come, first serve, before you get to the last one, program is almost finished. Which devotees should you associate with? The one who wake up early while others are sleeping, and who took his bath without any competition, and who went to chant. That is the one you should follow. Don't follow the way of the lazy ones who, after hearing the bell, they cannot even still get up. They wait until when it's just 30 minutes of program. Himself and others who are like him, all of them wake 30 minutes to the program. And there's only one bedroom and one toilet. And all the 3 of them, or 3 or 4 of them, want to go to the toilet at the same time, or want to bath at the same time. So they are hanging while program is going on. By the time they finish dressing up, program is already finished. If you are a serious devotee, which one are you supposed to follow? Follow the footstep of the one who wake up early. That means as soon as it's 3 o'clock, immediately you also wake. As you go to the bedroom, you see the other guy coming out. You are the next person. Then when others plenty are coming to struggle, you have already done that, past that level, and you are doing the next level, chanting. Sometimes you chant 3, 4, 5, 6 rounds before Mangalati time. It is sure that you will finish your rounds during Japa time. So it depends on what you are looking for. So pariprasnena means relevant inquiries. You should ask questions based on the level you are in right now. Don't be too eager to go and ask questions about how the gopis dance, how they come in the dead of night, rasa dance. What happened there? For now, just leave that one first. Those are university, final year students concerned. Not you. When you get there, before you get there, you have to get through some purifications before you are in the right attitude, before you can get there. This is how to study scripture. This is how to associate. This is how to make advancements in Krishna consciousness. Are you getting this? So when you make the relevant inquiries, then you carry out the instructions. So Vani means carrying out the instructions of the Guru. So that is more important than Vapu, just being the physical presence of the Guru. You better carry out the instructions of the Guru than just being the physical presence of the Guru. Anywhere the Guru looks, is you, is it. How long? As long as when the Guru is around. As soon as the Guru leaves, you also disappear. So your appearance and disappearance depends on the appearance and disappearance of the Guru. Who is cheating who? You are cheating yourself. Yes. Because those who are following the instructions will be steady. While you will not be steady, you will find it difficult to implement your vows even. And you will keep wrong, you will delight in wrong association. People that are not interested in spiritual life, you will be very comfortable associating with them. That is what you will become. So, Talvidi Pranipatina, Pranipata, Pariprasnana, Sevaya. So, make relevant inquiry and be ready to follow the instructions that the Guru gives. Okay? So, what are the qualities of a disciple to serve Guru and please him? If a disciple wants to serve the Guru and please him, what should be the qualities that he should imbibe? What should be the quality of a disciple who is eager, who is willing to serve and please his Guru? Are you there? What are some of the qualities of a disciple, or some qualities a disciple should imbibe? A disciple who is interested in serving the Guru and pleasing him. A devotee whose attitude is to serve the Guru, he has developed a certain service attitude to the Guru and wanting to please the Guru. What are some of the qualifications he should have? Oh yeah, now I'm making an answer now. I'll be making a call him. Are we there? I want to call names now. iPhone. Back the iPhone. Oh yeah. If iPhone is not there, we know that iPhone is not there. iPhone is not responding. That means iPhone is not there. Bagda Olamide.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Yes. What are the qualities? The question is, what are the qualities a devotee must have? A devotee want to serve and please his guru. What are some of the qualities that are conducive for him?
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
The quality a disciple must have to serve his spiritual master. One, he has to be humble. So he has
be
to
humble.
very humble, and is always wants to listen to the spiritual master. Always carry out his instruction of the spiritual master. And
To be humble, be determined to carry out the instructions of the spiritual master.
And
Yes.
always be neat.
Always be neat.
Yes.
Okay. Neat or clean. Okay.
And always be straightforward. Always telling the truth.
Always be straightforward in telling the truth.
Yes.
Live by the truth.
Yes.
Yes. And to be obedient.
Yes, also.
Obedient.
Always submissive.
Yeah, always submissive. And he should have a service attitude.
Yes, exactly.
And also he should be self-controlled.
Most important, self-control.
Yes.
Thank you.
And he has to be determined. He has to be determined also. Determination should be strong.
If there's no determination, one cannot progress in that.
Yes, yes. And above all, he must be enthusiastic.
Yes.
Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
He must be enthusiastic and he must be attentive.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Okay? Thank you very much. So me and you have solved all the problems on behalf of iPhone and everybody else. So these are the qualities that are expected of a disciple. Or these are the qualities a disciple need to imbibe if you want to serve and please the Guru. Okay? Note them down so that you'll be thinking of how to develop these qualities. If you already have them, maintain them and intensify them. Okay? So a guru, a disciple needs a guru for three things. Making his inquiries, he needs to validate, optimize, and navigate. Validate, optimize, navigate. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. We are in class, so after I will call. Hare Krishna, we are in class after I will call, please. Krishna. So, A disciple wants to validate whatever he's thinking of. He wants it to be confirmed by Guru, Sadhu, and Sastra. He has to insert his thoughts and philosophical conclusions into the test tube of Guru, Sadhu, Sastra. So the Guru is there to validate and confirm what he's thinking, if it is right or wrong. To validate. Then to optimize. In a place where there are many options to follow, especially in terms of obligations. So many things to do, but the time is the same. You have 30 minutes, and within the 30 minutes, you are supposed to do so many things. You need to please your guru, you need to please your temple authority. You need to also make your family happy. You have family obligations. You have obligations to your guru. You have obligation to your administrative temple authority. You have obligation to your family, to your father, to your mother. You have obligation to your boss in the working place. You have obligation to do your sadhana. You have obligation to take care of your health. You have obligation to pay school fees for your children. You have obligation to provide food in the house. And you have only 1 hour to do all these things. What will you do? How will you go about it? So the guru will help you to optimize. When you are at crossroads, you consult with your guru. He will tell you the most important thing to do for all the other ones to come to equilibrium. He will give you the automatic stabilizer, so that when you do that one, all the other ones fall in place. The guru has to optimize. He validates, he optimizes, and he navigates. Take you deeper and deeper into the practices. So that's the work of the guru. And enthusiasm and attentiveness are keywords when trying to serve the guru and please him. Humility, self-control, service attitude, submissiveness, seriousness in the matter of living by the truth, obedience, determination, and at last, enthusiasm and attentiveness. All these are needed for you to serve and please the guru, and also for you to make your inquiry relevant. You must act within your range. Third vidhi. We must be determined to live by the truth. Yes, and even if the truth is hard, we have to be truthful, brutally honest. Yes. So this is it. Third vidhi, to inquire, means we have to be ready to learn and live by the truth. Learn the truth and live by it. That is spiritual inquiry. What is the truth? How do we live by it? Then self-control is needed, because self-control simply means acting out of our comfort zone. If you are to act within your comfort zone, you will never make progress. But you have to challenge yourself with something that is physically uncomfortable. But by doing it, you make advancements. So live out of your comfort zone. How do you do that? To live out of your comfort zone, that means you should practice self-control. The urge to do a particular thing is there, but you withdraw from it. I will not do it. If I do it, this will be the result. I'm seeing the result. Instead, I should do this, even if it appears to be very poisonous at the beginning. Since it is going to produce nectar in the end, let me do it, because Bhagavad Gita said that which is like poison at the beginning, but nectar at the end is in the mode of goodness. That which is like nectar at the beginning, but is like poison in the end, is in the mode of ignorance. So I will do that one that will become like nectar in the end. Now let me inconvenience myself. I should wake up when others are still sleeping. I should take my bath when others are still, when the water is cold. And I should start chanting while others are still snoring. I should finish certain number of rounds before I do Mangalachi. You sharpen your determination. You see? So self-control is needed. Go out of your comfort zone. Go out of your comfort zone, because in your comfort zone, you cannot achieve anything. And you want to achieve something, so go out of your comfort zone. Very, very important. My comfort zone is to sleep, because sleep is the natural thing. The body is already lying down on the bed. And the mind is telling you that you have not slept enough. If you can sleep for some 5 more minutes, you get more nourishment. You are in the comfort zone. When your body is telling you to sleep more, you say, body, I'm not listening to you. Look at the time, it's 3 o'clock. Why are you telling me to sleep more? You just got up. You disobey the suggestion of the body. Understand? You get up. Don't remain in your comfort zone. That is self-control. You go, you get up and you go and bath and you start chanting. Don't press me down, mind. That is it. That's how to go about it. So relevant inquiry, we have to know where we are. Shraddha, we have to know where we are in the development of in the evolution of our love for God. Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, if you are in Shraddha stage, you ask questions based on Shraddha. If you are in Sadhu Sangha or association with devotees, how to associate, ask questions based on that. If you are in Bhajana Kriya, where you begin to chant the holy name, and you should ask questions based on that. And if you are into Anatta Nivriti, whereby you are giving up all the unwanted things, you should ask questions based on that. If you are in Nista, become fixed, steadily fixed, ask questions on how to become better fixed. Ruchi, if you are in the stage where you have developed a higher taste already, lower taste is already replaced with higher taste, you ask questions based on that. Ashakti, then Baba and Prema. See? And it does not matter who the person is, whether you are an African, whether you are an Indian, whether you are a European. These stages of development of love of Godhead, they are applicable to every human being. Therefore, no speculation. Okay? So that is it. Since Bhajana Kriya, where you develop taste for chanting and making bhajans, it develops after initiation. So your questions will always be on the other side. Now you have not taken initiation, most of you. So your questions should be on the platform of Sadhu Sangha or Shraddha, Sadhu Sangha, then Bhajana Kriya. Questions should be on this level. How to do proper chanting, how to associate properly, how to develop strong faith. Faith is developed by association, how to associate properly. Okay. So our inquiries must be relevant. Let us read some of the let's read some PowerPoints to refresh. Inquiry from Guru. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart knowledge unto you because they have known the truth or they have seen the truth. That is the sloka we read. And we pick out those two words, Hariprasnena, and no, Pranipata and Pranipastina. Pranipata and Pranipastina. Inquiry from Guru. Those who listen to Bhagavatam may put questions to the speaker in order to elicit the clear meaning. But this will not be done in a challenging spirit. Your questions should not be in a challenging spirit. You want to defeat the person giving class. That should not be your mood. It should be, you want to really understand, or you want him to explain something more for you to understand clearly for your personal application. One must submit questions with a great regard for the speaker and the subject matter. So submissive inquiries encouraged. If you look on the right in the picture, you can see a speaker is there and you see the devotees are sitting down and facing the speaker. The speaker is sitting on an elevated seat while the students are sitting on the lower stage. And they are looking up to him and they are inquiring, not in a challenging spirit, but in a submissive spirit, in the spirit of Bhagavad Gita. Inquiry from Guru. This is also the way recommended in Bhagavad Gita. One must learn the transcendental subject by submissive oral reception from the right sources. Therefore, these sages address the speaker, Sutta Goswami, with great respect. Inquiring from Guru. One must be jigyasu, very much inquisitive to learn from the bona fide spiritual master. You must be inquisitive. Okay? The jigyasu. You must be inquisitive. The inquiries one makes should strictly pertain to transcendental science. Jigyasu Shreya Uttama. The word Uttama refers to that which is above material knowledge. So Shreya also means the goal. Ask questions about the ultimate goal, which is actually transcendental to material knowledge. Ask questions about the soul and its relationship with the super soul. Ask questions based on the goal. How do we get there? What is the goal? And how do we get there?
Krishna Babu.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, please. What's the difference between the normal soul and the super soul?
Okay, the individual soul is like a spark of the super soul now. The super soul is the expansion of Krishna in the heart now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, the expansion of Krishna in the heart. Is sitting side by side or just beyond the individual soul. It is the individual soul that is trying to use this body to enjoy the senses of the body. So it's struggling very hard with the six senses, including the mind. And the super soul is self-satisfied because it doesn't need external thing to be happy. So it's observing, just watching the activities of the individual soul, taking note of everything the individual soul is doing, thinking. Then it helps him to fulfill his desire. A permitter and a witness, that is what is there in the heart for. The Lord himself, one Lord, he has expanded into many and entered into the heart of all living entities, just to guide them whenever they are ready. That's why when you are evolved to the level of understanding this knowledge, the Lord in the heart himself will direct you to meet his representatives outside. That's how people meet devotees. That's how you also met devotees.
Oh,
Okay. Inquiry Yes, Hare Krishna, direction from the Super Soul. Inquiring from Guru. Tama means the darkness of this material world, and Ut means transcendental. Generally, people are very interested in inquiring about mundane subject matters. But when one has lost such interest and is simply interested in transcendental subject matters, it is quite fit for being initiated. Okay? The prerequisites for becoming initiated. When you lost taste in inquiring about mundane subject matters, and when your taste for understanding transcendental subject matter begin to awaken, then you are qualified for initiation. Importance of Guru Vani Seva. Although according to material vision, His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada passed away from this material world on the last day of December 1936. I still consider His Divine Grace to be always present with me by His Vani, His words. So this service in separation is very, very important. Once you are carrying out the instructions of the spiritual master, you will never feel separated from him. You will always feel his presence. So this is how it goes. Just desire to implement the instructions of the spiritual master, and the spiritual master is always with you. And just as the proper confirm it here. There are two ways of association, by Vani and by Vapu. Vani means words, and Vapu means physical presence. Physical presence is sometimes appreciable and sometimes not. But Vani continues to exist eternally. Therefore, we must take advantage of the Vani, not the physical presence. That's how we are taking advantage of Bhagavad Gita as it is, that was spoken 5,000 years ago. It was spoken 5,000 years ago, but still we have access to it. And the words are ever fresh. So this is the great mystery of the Gita. Vani is very, very important. Vani, very, very important. Okay? So, but when we are going to hear from the Guru, we should be careful about the type of questions we ask. We should ask about the Shreya Uttama, the ultimate goal of life, which is actually transcendental to mantra. That is where our interest should be. If you want to be seen as a serious disciple. Then when going to hear from the spiritual master, we must be eager to hear from him. Eagerness. We should be eager to hear from him. Sit there, as soon as he comes, you are there before him. You sit attentively waiting to hear from him. You don't leave while he's speaking. You stay there. Then we should be equally eager to practice what we have heard. We should be eager to hear, but our eagerness will go beyond wanting to hear, but it should reach the level of wanting to practice what we have heard. That is complete eagerness. Eagerness is complete when we are eager to implement what we have heard. Okay? We should be very, very much interested in hearing and pondering over it and implementing it. So that's why we say there are different stages of hearing. At the beginning stage, we are eager to hear, and we hear. Then the next stage, we ponder over what we have heard. Think about it in your mental factory. Meditate on what you have heard. Then you put into practice what you have heard. Understand? You hear it, you meditate on it, then you put it into practice. This is the third level of hearing. Okay? Then our activities should become regulated based on what we have heard or what we have been hearing. and we continue to meditate on it until we get to the real stage where we are no longer interested in anything worldly. We should be ready to hear and implement what we have had. Therefore, we say, just as it is not how much you eat or how much you can eat, but how much you can digest. Don't eat beyond what you can digest. So if you cannot digest, or if you are unable to, if you are not going to implement it, there is no need for hearing. So hearing should culminate in implementation. So don't hear what you are not going to be able to implement. If you are hearing, you should be determined to implement it. Then that is maturity, that is fruition, that is completion, that is results. So similarly, it is not how much we hear or read that gives us realization, but it is how much we are able to put into practice what we hear. So it is important that we are hearing to practice. Got it right?
Yes, Prabhu.
Now, so far personal association with the Guru is concerned, I was only with my Guru Maharaj 4 or 5 times, but I have never left his association, not even for a moment. Because I'm following his instructions, I've never felt any separation. There are some of my God brothers here in India who had constant personal association with Guru Maharaj. But what is the use? But who are neglecting his orders. You are in constant association, but you have no eagerness to implement what you are hearing. This is just like the buck who is sitting on the lap of the king. He may be very puffed up by his position that I'm so close to the king, but all he can succeed in doing is biting the king, biting like mosquito. Personal association is not so important as association through service. So serve. If you are serving, the Guru will even look for you. Say, who is so person? Where is this person? He will hear about you. He want to see you. He want to encourage you personally, rather than going to demonstrate your presence in the Guru, whereas you are not ready to carry out his instruction and your service attitude is zero. So we should not behave like the bug. We should not behave like mosquitoes. We should give distance, go when it is necessary, close to the Guru only when it's necessary, and be eager to implement his instructions. That is our protection. Please be happy in separation. I am separated from my Guru Maharaj since 1936, but I am always with him so long. I walk according to his direction. So we should all work together for satisfying Lord Krishna. And in that way, the feeling of separation will transform into transcendental bliss. So this is Srila Prabhupada's conclusion. In this way, Srila Prabhupada concludes. Let's read some few excerpts. So let's read a few. Page 51. As hard as thunderbolts. An acharya or great personality or the Vaishnava school is very strict in his principles. But although he's as hard as thunderbolts, sometimes he's as soft as rose. Thus, actually, is independent. Then I will read another one. Respect one's spiritual masters, God brothers. Sri Advaita Prabhu and Iswara Puri, Lord Chaitanya's spiritual master, were both disciples of Madhavendra Puri. who was also the spiritual master of Nityananda Prabhu. Thus, Advaita Prabhu, as Lord Chaitanya's spiritual uncle, was always to be respected, because one should respect one's spiritual masters, God brothers, as one respects one's spiritual master. Then, it is the characteristic of a devotee to observe and protect the Vaishnava etiquette. My dear Sanatana, okay, we read that one already. Maintenance of the Vaishnava etiquette is the ornament of the devotee. We read that one. Then, in page 52, we read, Vani continues to exist. Have we read that one? Yes, we read that one also. Yes, we've already read that one on the PowerPoints. Then Vani is more important than Vapu. I think we read that one also. To carry out the teachings of Guru is more important than to worship the form, but none of them should be neglected. Form is called Vapu and teachings is called Vani. Both should be worshipped. Vani is more important than Vapu. Then the book. We read the book also. The book who is sitting on the lap of the king. We read it. Very close to the king, but his business is to suck his blood. So it is more important to carry out the instructions of the Guru than being the physical presence of the Guru. If you can try to fulfill my mission, that will be our constant association. So far I'm concerned, I do not actually feel any separation from my spiritual master, because I am trying to serve him according to his desire. That should be the motto. If you kindly try to fulfill my mission for which you have been sent, there, that will be our constant association. Feeling of separation will transform into transcendental bliss, which we have also read. Please be happy in separation. I am separated from my Guru Maharaj in 1936, but I'm always with him so long as I walk according to his direction. So we should all work together for satisfying Lord Krishna, and in that way, the feelings of separation will transform into transcendental bliss. Jai Sri Sri Guru Vapu Vaniki Jai. So thank you very much. We very deeply appreciate your steadiness this time. Nevertheless, need to be mentioned. We need to mention that but titles consistent, but in grace average, yes. But see, actually she started from the beginning, so she's consistent. Then iPhone, can you reveal your identity now? All your videos, let me see you people. Don't be in illusion. Don't create illusion also. iPhone is, are you Gaddafi? iPhone, are you Gaddafi? You should unmute now.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
That is Gaddafi now.
Yes, please.
Okay, so you are the iPhone. Okay. Then back to Olamide. On your distance, let us see you too. Olamide is there. Thank you. Dr. William Abe is there. Thank you. Amasewa. Bactin Amasewa. She's there also. Bactin Ivy Paidu is there too. Then that's all. Bactin Sarah is gone. And Janet is gone also. Okay, but you try. Thank you very much. See you on Wednesday, hopefully. Actually, I have a desire to go to Nigeria for the Arateatra. And if I'm to go, I'll be leaving here on Wednesday. So that Wednesday, if I will go, that means we will not be able to hold the class. Because it's a whole day journey, early morning till night before we reach. So if I will go, that means there will be no class on that Wednesday. But as I'm there, even the weekend, the Saturday and Saturday, okay, our class on Friday. Friday is arrival. We try to have lecture by all means. There will be class on Friday by all means. So see you there. Go and read ahead. Lesson 11, Guru Tiaga. Guru Tiaga. And lesson 12, presenting one's guru. So you should read these two together. Guru Tiaga and presenting one's guru. Yes. The lessons are not long lessons. So Guru Tiaga and presenting one's guru. That means 11 and 12. Read 11 and 12 against next class. We'll finish. Hare Krishna. Thank you. See you.
Hare Krishna.
Yes. Please constantly check your WhatsApp.
Hare Krishna.
Check the platform to know what is the latest updates so that you will not be caught unawares. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Prabhu.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.